And I'm not going to take more than 10 minutes of your time, guys. But can you guys tell me what this is? Paddle. Oar, right? And a lot of guys might be looking at this oar and they're like, why would Coach Snead be talking about an oar when we're a football player? What does an oar have to do with football, Calvert football? Heck, you guys might not like the water. I got some guys going to me tomorrow, seniors. I hope they can swim. Some of you guys might not own a boat, never want a boat. I don't know. But the oar, it's a symbol. It's a symbol, and I'm going to tell you about this symbol in about 10 minutes. And then hopefully it'll help add value to your life. All right? This oar has character to it. And if you notice, this oar doesn't look like the other oars at all. All right? It's kind of like you. Kind of like me. It's like Coach Coleman. You know, we don't look the same, but we're still people. The oars, you can find oars all over the place, and they can be built of different woods. Redwood, oak, pine, maple, all those different woods can be used to make an oar. But at the end of the day, when it's molded to be an oar, guess what? It's still an oar, and it does the same thing. Just like us. We can look different, we can be molded different. Heck, we're a football team. Some of you guys play the line, others play receiver. You can't do everything on the field. But at the end of the day, you're still a football player. You're still a human being. It's still an oar. Now you notice my oar here, it's got this paint chipped off. Aged a little bit. That's character. It's character. Just like you guys. Just like me. We have things that have scraped our heart, things that have chiseled and hardened our soul and spirit, that have given us character. Doesn't stop it from being an oar though, does it? The things that you go through and the struggles that you go through kind of make you who you are. That makes us unique and different, but at the end of the day, it's still an oar, and you guys are still people, and we're still all the same. So, I want to talk to you about this oar, because to me, this oar is special, because what makes it better than other oars is it's got some uniformity to it that kind of draws it to the others. I've got 8 more in the office. And they're not all the same, as you can see, but they do have our colors on them. They do have our colors on them because this oar represents you guys. It represents me as a part of this program in this school. These are our colors, like a uniform thing, right? Again, though, you can still see that this oar has been chipped away, just like those oars are. It may be made of redwood, it may be made of brownwood, it may be pine, it may be oak, but it's still an oar with the same function. A purpose for living, to serve, and love others. The same function. And it gets to wear the same colors. I want to help you guys get an oar just like this. Because see, the cool thing about this oar is that it helps me get somewhere. If I'm in a boat and I don't have this oar, I have no sail, I'm at the mercy of the storms, the wind, and the sea. I can't do anything without the oar. This oar is going to get me somewhere. And if I get my mind right, and I focus on going towards uncommon greatness, this oar is going to get me there. And come hell or high water, I'm going to find a way to get there. But you know what? With just one oar, it's going to take some time. It's going to be slow. So if I can fill my boat with more folks with their own oar, It's going to be easier for me to get through the struggles, to get through some of the challenges, to get through the hardships that I might face to reach some of the goals that I might have. Speaking about our school, our program, our team, our lives, we can sit here and talk about this and say, hey, if it's just a football analogy, then you know what? We might have a goal of winning every football game, making it to the state playoffs and winning a state championship. And if that's our goal, great. It may not be the only goal. I hope it's not your only goal. But if that's your goal, hey, I need more than just one oar in my boat. I need a lot more than one oar to get it done. And the funny thing is that if the oar was all the same, if the person rowing was all the same, I won't be nearly as good as I would if I had Coach Coleman, who might be a little bit stronger than me. If I had a lot of guys like you guys who are a little younger than me. We have so many things that we can bring together to help us achieve uncommon greatness, to get to where we want to get. So I'm going to talk to you about how you get this oar. How you get one of these. Because like I said, I got 11 more in the office. And I'm going to make as many as I need to make. So as we get guys who earn these oars, once we run out 12, I'll make 12 more. Each oar is going to have a paint job like this. Each oar will be old and distressed. Each oar is going to have a plaque on it that talks about what it is. And each oar is going to be personal to that person. And you know what you can do with that oar? You can put it on your wall. And you can think about what you did to get this oar. And it may not be a big sacrifice for you. It might be a big sacrifice for some others. But it's going to be something that you'll remember that you did intentionally to make a sacrifice, to earn something, to show unity, to show that you want to be a part of something a little bit bigger than yourself. Make sense? So what we have here is we have a book. I'm not going to go into detail about the book. Inside this book, there is a sheet that goes through what you need to do once you get this book. You complete the book in 7 days or less. You answer the questions and you write a reflection based upon what's in this book with the reflection paper that I gave you. And you sign the inside this book and you return it, give you an oar. You sign your name to the oar that's going to be in the coach's office. All you got to do. But I'm going to tell you that when you make an intentional sacrifice to do something to help make yourself better, to unify yourself behind a good cause, to do something intentionally for a better purpose, to reach uncommon greatness, it starts a habit. And if you can do it for this, you'll do it for that. Because I'm going to tell you, you make that sacrifice, you know what I'm going to do for everyone that gets this? For every oar that I make, for every oar that we hand out, I'm going to make a $25 donation to St. Jude Hospital for Touchdowns Against Cancer. Every oar I give out, I'm giving $25 for that cause. And you'll understand what the significance of that is when you read this book. Now this book is by P.J. Fleck, who's the head coach of the Minnesota Gophers, formerly the head coach of Western Michigan. You may have heard of him. He came up with the whole analogy and the culture of row the boat. John Gordon is the co-author of this book. John Gordon's written many good books on positive leadership. I've read a lot. I read this book in about an hour and a half. I couldn't put it down while I was on vacation. And every one of our coaches got this book on Father's Day. So they have it to read as well. It's 112 pages. Truly a small sacrifice. Not mandatory. No one's going to be judged whether you do this or not. It's just an opportunity for you to kind of do something to maybe better yourself. And you might find yourself equally as inspired as I was and our coaches have been by reading this book. So if you want to do this, I have 6 books right now. You come to me, you get the 6 books. Fortunately, I'm going to be leaving on Friday and gone for 7 days. So I won't be back until August 8th, 9th. So it gives you a little extra time for the first go around. And from that point on, when the 6 books come in, the next 6 guys that want it will get the next 6 books. That's all it is. And I hope that everybody in this program earns one of these oars. Just like you should earn these colors, because they're not given to you, you can earn this oar, because it won't be given to you either. So that's kind of the message I want to give you guys. I don't want to go into what's in this book, because I don't want to steal its joy. I want you to enjoy the book. If you don't like reading, this book is able to be loaded up on audio version. You can listen to it. But I can assure you it's an easy read, it's a good read, and it will gain value in yourself and what you're able to do and bring to the table for others. Any questions? Thursday, I hope to see you guys on Thursday. All right, we're going to have a big day tomorrow. Do what we got to do tomorrow with our seniors. But Thursday, Coach Will Smith's going to come out. I haven't got a chance to hook up with him to find out exactly what his purpose or mission is going to be for us, but I can assure you it's going to be something good. He graduated in 2002, played ball here as part of the state championship team. I'm excited to finish off our training with him. So with that, I got nothing else for you guys. Get a break, please. 2 things. Again, this book, and also registering to be with Coach Hicks tomorrow. I'll be sending a text out with his information so you guys can get a hold of him if you don't make him next week, so you can get in with him next week. Any questions? All right, appreciate you guys. Good work, guys.